Alright guys, welcome back. Been a minute. There's a lot going on lately. First and foremost, I'm captaining for Team Tour. Feels pretty cool, And we have this, there's so much work that's going into that, and most of it is me being desperately confused about who and what to look for. But that's besides the point. I've also been really bad about uploading to YouTube, if that wasn't abundantly obvious. I'm sort of how recent the last upload was. And a good chunk of that is just demotivation. I'm going to be trying to work on getting a more consistent upload schedule and trying to post a fair bit more. I've also been working on a couple of videos in the backlog that are meant to be bigger, higher quality productions that I just don't realistically expect to get out at a regular enough cadence to justify. So I do want to do them, but it's going to take more effort. I'm going to probably try to make more of the bizarre content, higher quality content, as I learn to get better at editing and get faster at it. We'll see how it goes. And even in this video, I'm actually experimenting with doing 2 separate recordings to split the face cam as well as the gameplay footage. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, let's talk about this run a little bit. How are we doing with this run? So it's just a fairly aggressive early tempo start. We have a fan muscle here that we've made nice and large and a hatching chick in order to give temp stats to this bad boy here. And a lot of this pack focuses around re-rolling pets and getting high experience pets quickly. So you have pets that level fast, like the guinea pig. We have the barnacle. And we also have Stoat in the pack as well. So if we re-roll guinea pig, could hit Stoat out of it, could hit a lot of cool things. Could hit golden beetle out of it too, which would be pretty exciting. But yeah, big stats tends to tempo pretty hard in the early game here. We managed to get a spoon-billed sandpiper. I don't remember exactly how we got that guy. He just kind of showed up one day. And our tier 3s are so premium that we are going to be re-rolling them pretty aggressively using Stoats. So we've got high tier stuff like Hatching Chick, okay stuff like Osprey. We've got Weasel in here, Camel, Patagonia Mara, Anteater. Like just a lot of really solid pets that do well with high levels. So we're feeling pretty okay about this. Not the most amazing, but it's a solid enough start at this point in the game. And this is a hilarious round where we are totally fine despite the fact that we feed a bajillion triggers to the guinea fowl because the guinea fowl has already done its summon. So you get super lucky on that front. And we do spike our level 3 guinea pig as well. A lot of our tier 4s are also very XP orientated. We got our bonobo, our cyclops, another bonobo here. We do have crow as well. And crow, cyclops, and friends do very well with Stoat cycling. Just really good source of experience. At this point I'm looking at this and I'm saying, well, I can get the half level onto the hatching chick. Maybe we can spike a level 3 hatching chick really quickly with this kit. And I think we're going to... Oh, we draw this round? Well done. I thought it was going to be a pretty compelling loss. But at this point, I think we cycle the Stoat first, just to check to see if it's going to be a chocolate from the crow, if it's going to be a cyclops. Instead we hit lobster, and that gives me a compelling enough reason to sell out of the osprey. He's done his job. He's been a level up opportunity, and what more opportunity could we ask for? Take this canned food, and we cycle in a clops here of a little bit of extra stats, and it's getting the +2/+2 from our lobby. And we are looking at even more canned food. It's not a huge pivot pack in general. It's also kind of wild that I skipped that fan muscle, but I think I'm planning to sell out of the fan muscle really soon here, so I don't care too much about leveling it. I don't value the level ups in particular right now because there's only a very small handful of tier 5s that I'm looking at grabbing on the long-term team here. And none of them are particularly impressive. Like if I'm picking up chicken, that's super greedy. If I'm picking up turkey, it's less greedy. Eagle will be fine, and I'm tempted to keep it for a long-term team. Goat feels pretty bad here. Stingray feels fine. Moza feels atrocious. Snapping Turtle is also a long-term option, which maybe that cues you into what we want to do here. Comment down below if you're gonna guess what you think we're gonna be doing today. He says 5 minutes into the video that you can skip ahead on. No cheating. No cheating. So we take our other lobby here. Realistically, I probably should just rip the cow, but that's fine. Not interested. You want to get extra stats onto this cow. That's clearly much more important. Why are they statting a Quetzalcoatlus? Oh, and they have Spider on their team as well, Quetzalcoatlus in the pack. Oh no, dude, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. Yeah, that lobster buy made no sense, especially since I just stacked it there. I guess it's just like more raw stats on the lobster, but I don't think I anticipated rolling into is a strong descriptor for them just showing up opening shop, I suppose. But that's fine. And then we hit big old kitty. Meow meow, purr. Pranker.
Dinkelberg.
Pranker has forever gotten that stuck in my head. And so again, I have a reroll angle here. I don't really care about keeping the hatching chick long term. He's just going to be a method to the chaos. And so being able to use him to print experience is going to be super valuable. And in theory, I can reroll the cat, and there are so many hits on tier 6 for pets that I am interested in. Also, I think the Mana Snipe from the Cyclops won us that round. Now we got our boys. We got boy 1, boy 2. Not to harp on about it. God, he's good. So it's like a gigantic Harpy Eagle here, super fair, super balanced. And we start working on our 911 Wolvie here. You might be saying, okay Nick, I get it, you're doing a little bit of summon Wolvie action. Where's this get real interesting though? Come on, show us the deeds. And we're gonna get into that just a little bit further here. But I have been trying to do this a bunch. The first time that I had drafted up this team, I actually won several times of it without really having to re-kit the team or think too hard about it, which was super, super nice. I was really surprised. But it's gotten a lot harder. It feels like the pool has become much more sniper focused, which means that a build like this needs significantly more base HP to be able to make it, especially since the only defensive equipment in the pack is popcorn, which is not defensive. The only defensive perk is not a defensive perk. Interesting. Interesting assessment. So we stack. We just get so much experience this game. It is a little ridiculous. I don't really want to level the Lamprey yet, just because I want to keep this Wolvie getting leveled, and so I don't really have great positioning here to be able to make sure that level 2 Lamprey is able to do his job, which realistically means I should be saving some experience for him. But also that spike's way too good. Spike's way too good. And we'd still love to slot a Snapping Turtle on this team, but it's going to be very, very difficult to justify at this point, as our poor Harpy Eagle gets slammed in the face. But we are totally fine. We are drawing still with this team. This team can't go too late. It's really good as like an anti-summon, or it's an anti-summon board, so it beats a lot of Rhino boards, just off of the fact that it's Wolvie and being able to spam summons into it. Which we're not exactly spamming summons right now. We just have the Harpy Eagle summons that guarantee a round of Wolvie triggers. But if we start getting some popcorns and we look for a skewer, I don't know, could look up. And look, it's a team with 1 million baguettes as we delete them with Wolvie. Good work, Wolvie. God, he's such a hero. Look at him go. And now we can take our targeted sushi. It's so targeted that it's never gonna hit the hatching chick. Have I bought any? Dude, freezing pair on turn, what is it, 15? So good. Oh, this team's crazy. This team is ridiculous. But yeah, summon teams are very, very prevalent right now. And yeah, like it deleted everything on my board except for the 45 HP Harpy Eagle, which is why we still have this cat. Even though I don't really want the cat as part of the final build, it's just snipers invalidate this team so badly. They're so good into this team. On the note, more snipes incoming. And they are dead locked in on our Harpy Eagle, which is really bad for us, but we're still fine and we make it there. So yeah, super cool little lamprey action here. I've been curious about how to use this guy in more interesting manners, and this was a really cool use of it, I feel like. Anyways, if y'all enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe on it. We're going to be trying to introduce some more premium edited high quality content in the future. And as I try to make that transition into being able to make it, all of that support would be super helpful to keep me motivated and keep me posting more regularly. Until next time, peace.